guys, it's Kimberly and today we're going to be doing a video I haven't done before. We are going to do makeup letdowns, makeup products that I just did not like, wasn't happy with for one reason or another, just things that like missed the mark for me. That being said, any of these products, just because I didn't like the product doesn't mean I don't like the brand in general. Most of these products, I like a lot of things from the brand, but these specific ones were kind of a flop for me. And also, just because I didn't like them doesn't mean you might not like them, because everything works different for different people. Everybody has different skin types and skin like textures and colors and all that kind of stuff. And so what doesn't work for me might work for you, but these are just items that I personally didn't like. But it's just personal preference, you know? So anyway, let's just jump right into it. The first item I'm gonna say was honestly, I was going back and forth for it because for a while I did like it, but I feel like I was talking myself into liking it, and every time I used it, I was a little frustrated, and that is this right here. This is the Hourglass, what is it called? Vanish Stick? Yeah, in the shade Buff. I got this because Jaclyn Hill recommended it. It was like this and like a Dior foundation that she would mix together. I bought both of them. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the way my makeup looks every time I use it. However, I feel like the process of using it is just frustrating. It's very, very stiff, and so I feel like if you have oily skin, it might be different. I have dry skin, so this is like a really dry product, and so I really need to mix a lot of liquid foundation in there, or it just takes a lot of effort to blend out. Like, it just feels like once I put it down, it is where it is, and I can't move it around very much. That being said, it does make a really nice finished look, but I would never buy this again because I feel like it's more work than it's worth, and I just have other foundations I like more. Again, I have another foundation, and when I purchased this foundation, I really liked it, but my tastes have grown and changed, and I would not buy this foundation again. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. I actually keep this foundation as like a memory piece, but this is, I don't even know, like minimum 8 years old. Minimum, I would say, if not more. I would never put this on my face. But this is the very first item I ever bought from Sephora. This is like the very first high-end item I ever had. Really, really love it. So this was basically like the full coverage foundation at the time. This like Kat Von D was just like, you could cover tattoos with it. It was so intense. And when I bought this, really full coverage was like very in. So I thought that's what I wanted, but honestly, I feel like it's a little cakey. I know Kat Von D doesn't even own the brand anymore, so this foundation now might be better than it was back in the day, but it's very, very heavy, and I just don't like things that heavy anymore. So yeah. Moving on, we have this item. I just got this in one of my subscription boxes. This is the Kiss the Stars 24K Gold Lip Plumping Mask. It smells so bad. I can't get over it. I just can't. I literally cannot get over how bad this smells. And so I just like, I can't handle it. Even if I put it on for, oh my god, no. Even if I put it on for like a minute, it's like right on your lips, it's right under your nose. It's just way too much. So this is a flop based on that. I feel like a product you're putting that close to your nose, they need to make sure it smells good. Bad. Let's see what we have next. We have another lip product. We'll do that next. This is a Jeffree Star product, and this is probably one of the only Jeffree Star products that I have that I don't like. It is this like little lipstick right here. Is there a name for it? I don't even know. Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I don't know. It's one of his lipsticks though that is like sheer and glittery, and it's in the shade Snow Cone, and it's like literally just like, oh, and as I break it, okay, great. It's like literally just like sheer and glittery and like lime green. And honestly, I kind of like, I will keep this because there is an occasion I might use this, right? If I ever go to like a festival or Halloween, but on the day-to-day, this is just like too out there for me to wear on a normal basis. I just personally, I know there are probably people who love this so much, but personally, I just feel like it's a special kind of thing, like Halloween or something. It's definitely not a day-to-day thing for me. So honestly, I don't really love this. It's just kind of like I just have it. Also, besides the fact that like I don't really understand like sheer things, like sheer, I don't know, it's just weird to me. Okay, next we have, let's see, some let's go with this. We have this Tarte Brighter Days. I actually got this a while ago. This is a highlighting moisturizer and it is just about the grossest thing ever. Let me put some on the back of my hand. I don't even think I ever ended up putting this on my face because I only needed to put it on my hand to know like, ew. It just feels like straight up like oil, like, and it's like shimmery and like not in a good way. Like I could imagine maybe like putting this like here for like a glowy oiled up look for like going on the beach or something, but this is supposed to be like a highlighting moisturizer for your face. I can't even imagine putting this on my face. I just like, no, I don't know. It just gives me like the, I feel like you would look not dewy, not like you're glowing. I just feel like you look greasy personally putting this on. So like that's a no-go. That's a strong no for me, dog. We have two more highlighting products. This is the Jelly Pong Pong. No, this is the All Over Glow from Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics, and it's a liquid highlighter. I'm just not super in to liquid highlighters, honestly. Like, I just don't understand. I feel like they take off my makeup a lot, and like the undertone of this is just very like pink Tin Man to me. I don't know, I just don't really understand it. Again, I could see this for maybe like on the body if you're gonna sit out by the pool or something, but when it comes to putting it on my face over makeup, I'm just not into it. I don't like the way that it like sits on top of my makeup. If you blend it too much, it becomes like patchy and just like lifts up off the hand. I don't know. I just don't love it. And same goes for this. This is the, unfortunately I have a bunch of Morphe 2 products that just didn't hit the mark for me. This is the Morphe Maddie Ziegler I Do stick, and it's like a lip balm for your face, and I'm just not into the idea of this. It is just like, it's just like basically highlighting with grease instead of like something shiny. I don't know. I don't like it. Again, I feel like it breaks up the makeup. It doesn't sit right. Like you could do it gently to not break up the makeup, but if you really start moving it around, it definitely moves things around underneath it, and that means like I just don't like having wet. You can't set it because then it takes away from the shine because there is no shimmer in it. It's literally just clear like gloss, so setting it would defeat the purpose, and then I just have like greasy strips on my face. So if I like, you know, like I'm like sitting or whatever, then I'm like rubbing it around and I'm greasy and nobody can touch me, and then like your hair, like obviously I don't have any hair now, but it's like in the wind and it's stuck and it no, it's, I don't know. I know some people like things like this. I do not. I don't really understand it at all. Let's move on to some of the other Morphe items that we have. We have two Morphe 2 items right here. This one is the Wish Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse. And again, I just don't love like cream products for the face. And like, it's okay on the lips, but it's weird on the cheeks. I just don't love it. It's hard to like blend over top of things without moving things around. It's a very weird texture. I just don't really like it. But you know what? I also kind of like grew up learning how to do makeup on YouTube when heavier coverage, like I said, was more of a thing. And although I don't like spackle my face anymore, I definitely still don't do the new like, I don't even know, what are the people, are they Gen Z? Like the young people? I don't know. Is that what I am? I literally have no idea. But, you know, the new thing that the young TikTokers do, where it's like fresh face, minimal. I'm just like not there yet either. I'm not like fully on that bandwagon. I like the idea kind of, but also like I can't. I also have a cheek and lip mousse from Morphe in the Maddie X, Morphe X Maddie Ziegler collection in the shade Peach Out, and this is the exact same product, honestly in a worse color for the cheeks because it's much more intense and just like crazy looking For the lips, it's okay, but again, it dries down to like a powdery thing, so then your lips feel powdery, which I don't love. So honestly, it's just a no-go kind of all around, so don't love those. And then next I have two eye products. One of them is from Morphe 2, could you guess? This, if you watch, I did a review of the Morphe 2 products, and if you saw that video, I really did not like this product. So this is probably to no shock of you. It is like a jelly, let's see, it's called Jelly Eye Shimmer in the shade Sunshine. But I saw bad reviews for all the shades, so I wouldn't say it was just this one. But it's just like chunky, and it separates, and it like doesn't like, can you see like Chunk City? Like, what is happening? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. It's just really gross. I don't know. I don't love it. It's like almost impossible to work with. Like, look at how unsmooth the texture is. It's just like, it's literally Chunk City. So that is gross. Honestly, I could see people liking every product I've talked about so far except for this, because the other ones is like personal preference. You know, I don't like really using cream face products except for my foundation. You know, I don't like cream blush. I don't really like the cream highlighter, but that's personal preference. I don't like the smell of that lip balm mask, but people might, you know, things like that. But when it comes down to this product actually just performs poorly. It is chunky. It's not like I don't like the color or whatever. It doesn't even like, I don't know, it just like chunks together, and like nobody's looking for that, you know? So there's that. And then I have this long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow from e.l.f. and it's like this silver shade. And honestly, it's just like really hard to get on your finger. And then it's like a sheer wash. It's like barely even there. So I don't love this, like, at all. Yeah, it's just like, can you even see it? It's very not worth it to me. So I don't know. Honestly, this might go right in the trash because it feels like it's just getting drier and drier. I think it's in the shade Celebration. I just don't love it. And then lastly, we have two eyeshadow palettes that I decided to pick out. First, I got in a subscription box. This is the Ciate London, the Editor palette from New England. And I think I may have done a video on this, maybe, trying it out. And I do like the shadows, okay? It performs well. However, I realized as a whole, I don't love it because like 90% of the shadows are shimmery and foils, which they're nice foils, but you really can't make a look out of it very easily because there aren't any mattes. Well, there are mattes, but there's like 3 of them. And so I just feel like it's not very versatile, and I don't really grab for it because most of my palettes already have foils in them, but they have a nice mix of both, so I can make full looks with one palette. And the fact that this has to be like an accompanying palette makes it much less valuable to me, so don't really love that. And then I also have the NYX Tetris palette, which if you saw, I also just did a review on not too long ago. It looks fun. Packaging is fun. Performance is awful. And I expect more from NYX, honestly. NYX is a brand that a lot of people like. This is not good. It's really just not good. And I kind of thought it wasn't gonna be good because whenever people do giant palettes like this with this many shades, it's like you're going for the shock wow factor, not really for the quality factor, more quantity over quality. And I just thought the packaging was cute, so I couldn't resist, but this is really not a good piece. This is more of a display piece than an actual functional piece. So yeah, guys, those are all the things that I decided to rally up to show you for my least favorite makeup that I have. Just products that didn't work for me, that I didn't like. And yeah, tell me what you think. Do you have any of these products? Are these like your holy grail products? Let me know. Do you also hate these products? I'm curious about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!